This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at the Dr. Oetker Pizza Traditionale Bianca Rucola, made with extra virgin olive oil, stone baked with sour cream. Yeah, this is one of the more recent additions to the Dr. Oetker lineup. They did have this like Pizza Traditionale theme for a while now, but I haven't been eating these at all, to be honest. And since I usually make just pizza by myself these days, I'm not in the market for frozen pizzas every time I go to Globus. But this reminded me, this was on sale, I think for 1.99 euros, and it reminded me of my former favorite frozen pizza, the I think it was Reggiano. That used to be the brand for the pizza stuff from Aldi Süd, Aldi South here in Germany. But the pizza tricolore that they had became different, and now it's Pizza H. It's kind of weird. The branding is weird. The quality went down as far as I can tell, and it is no longer my favorite frozen pizza. But this reminded me of my former favorite frozen pizza, and it was on sale, so I might as well give it a go, see what it is like. Pause if you want to take a look at the preparation instructions and the ingredients list right there in German, in Portuguese, in Swedish, in Danish, in Norwegian, in, what is it? Dutch? No. Wait, this is... okay, maybe it is Dutch. This compartimento film, this is confused me. Okay, Spanish and French. I guess this is French for France and Belgium. Okay, pause if we want to take a look at the nutrition table right there, and pause if we want to take a look at what is written down here. Okay, it's been a long day. I've gotten off the motorcycle now from the ride home. It is dark outside, it is raining, it is cold. It is a classic late October commute on the motorcycle. Not very fun at all when you don't see much, and well, it's cold and rainy as well. This is the pizza in its unprepared form. We have got quite a bit of rucola here, tomato pieces, and what I assume to be... oh, there's a lot more. Okay, I have to spread that around on this thing. And then we have the cheese, because it is of course the what is it? Bianca Rucola, the white one, I guess, or the light one, something like that. Looks alright though, scent-wise. In the unprepared state, it really smells of oregano. I love oregano. Yeah, looks good. On the bottom it also looks good. You just have to trust me, I don't want everything falling off the pizza now. So I guess I'm going to throw this into the oven, and I'll see you with the fully prepared pizza in just a second. Alright, I'm back at the desk with a fully prepared pizza. Here we are, and now it dawns on me why it's called the Bianca Rucola. It seems like there isn't much of a tomato sauce down here, which is a bit of a shame because I love my tomato sauce. On the bottom, now I can show you, looks alright. Scent-wise, it is alright too. We have that rucola scent, and the rest is just... well, it smells of baked pizza dough and rucola. For some reason it doesn't have this distinct pizza smell to it. Maybe that's just the tomato sauce usually coming to the party, and I guess being the reason for that particular scent. Let's slice a piece off here. See what it looks like. Cut. Here we have the cross section of the base of the pizza. Looks alright. Consistency wise it seems to be fine as well. It is a bit more airy than I make the pizza myself, but that's okay. So without further ado, I think I'm going to give this a bite now. So, yeah, feels like we do have a bit of sour cream here. It does taste garlicky, which is something I certainly do like. I love garlic. Base of the pizza is quite fluffy. The crust is okay. It reminds me a lot more of these American style pizzas than it does of an Italian style pizza though. Not necessarily a iteration of the classic Neapolitan pizza. Let's go for another slice. And why not try to take a look at these individual toppings here. So, tomato piece seems to look okay. Yeah, flavor-wise it is there too. It is also flavor-wise a tomato. Here we have a rucola piece with some spices on there. Looks like oregano. And I guess that's already it when it comes to the toppings of this thing with the creamy stuff underneath. The pizza base itself is not really something to write home about though. I have to say overall it's okay so far. Certainly not the best frozen pizza that I have ever had, but certainly not the worst either. So I think I'm going to make my way through this, and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. Alright, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I'm giving 1 out of 1 available point. It smelled okay, it looked okay when I took it out of its little plastic foil shell, and don't really have anything to complain about. Therefore 1 out of 1 available point. Color wise, in the prepared state, it gets 0.5 out of 1 available point. While most of the toppings looked alright, I have to say that the crust of the pizza was far from what we see here, so maybe I should even deduct a quarter point in the first impression department, but in total I'm just giving a 0.5 out of 1 available one here because of that. Consistency and texture wise, I'm giving 1 out of 2 available points. The crust of the pizza was crunchy, the base of the pizza in the center of it was still fluffy enough. Overall it was a decent frozen pizza eating experience. Certainly not the best that I've had, and certainly not what I appreciate most when it comes to my favorite kinds of pizza, but it is okay, and therefore 1 out of 2 available points here. Taste wise, I'm giving 3 out of 5 available points because everything tasted as it should. Maybe the pizza base was a bit bland, but altogether I don't have too much to complain about. The biggest thing that I've been missing here was the tomato sauce, but that's because I love tomato sauce, and when there's no tomato sauce it's not quite my pizza, I suppose. Therefore I will not love it for well, all eternity, I suppose. But that shall not influence my rating of this particular pizza. I think overall it was fine. Therefore 3 out of 5 available points. Themalization wise, I'm giving 1 out of 1 available point because it looked similar enough frozen pizza wise to what it looked on the package here. It of course doesn't come too close to it, but it wasn't too far from it either. Maybe I should give 0.5 out of 1 available point here. Maybe that's a bit more appropriate. I'm still sticking to the 1 out of 1 because I've already deducted half a point in the color department. Therefore in total we end up with a 6.5 out of 10 for the Dr. Oetker Pizza Traditionale Bianca Rucola. And I think this is where I'm going to end this particular video. If you have got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then.